It's the battle that you've all been waiting for. The two big guns in the rowing machine world. We're going to put them off against one another and show you which one reigns supreme. Hydrow versus NordicTrack. Here we go. Hi, I'm Rachel Taylor. I'm an Olympic rower, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Nordictrack RW900 rowing machine for you. So first, let's go through the specs. The dimensions of this machine, it's 82 inches long, 22 inches wide, and 54 inches high. It comes with a 10-year frame warranty, 2-year warranty on parts, and 1-year labour warranty. So in my view, there's quite a few major selling points of this machine. First of all, it comes with the iFit. It is a paid subscription, but it is so comprehensive and it makes this machine really fun to use. You can see here it's got a 22-inch screen, which is really clear. It swivels, it tilts, it's got speakers, really easy to use. As I said, the iFit subscription to me is what makes this machine fun to use. There's so many workouts on here. I love that it uses professional rowers like myself. I love that it takes you around the world and you can choose the location that you want to do the rowing. Compared to other rowing machines I've used in my career, this is incredibly smooth and incredibly quiet. You can actually just get lost in the visuals rowing on these beautiful lakes, and it makes it a really enjoyable way to keep fit and work your whole body. All right, so let's go through some of the features of this machine. Anyone who's seen the NordicTrack Rower before will note that there's a new design. So it's actually a really attractive machine. I'd be pretty proud to have it in my house. Very sleek looking, very modern looking. Some of the things I noticed straight away, the seat is really comfortable, it's large. The feet, these are really wide and really easy to adjust, okay? So anytime you need to get the settings changed, putting your feet in and out is super easy. It's just a Velcro strap. Very, very smooth slide and very quiet, and that's probably one of the best features of this machine. It is really quiet. So there's the flywheels inside this section, and it uses magnetic resistance, so you haven't got that whirring volume that you find with some rowing machines. The handle, nice, comfortable. It's a very comfortable machine to sit on. So with the screen right there and the comfort of sitting on the machine, it's actually a really nice machine to sit on and to use. So the other thing I would say is that it has got Bluetooth connectivity. So if you don't want to listen to the music on the speakers or the talking on the speakers, you can connect it up to your own headphone. Let's see it in action. I'll give it a whirl. So very smooth and very quiet. Feels really nice. So from my perspective, there's quite a few pros to this machine. I think it's really good looking. It's really high quality. It doesn't sort of rattle around or wobble when you're rowing on it. It's quiet, it's smooth. It looks and feels like a really high quality piece of equipment. This screen is awesome, the 22-inch screen, really high quality visuals, sound. Again, really high quality. A big pro for me is the comfort of the seat. It's a bigger seat, it's a more comfortable seat than the Concept 2, if you've used that before. This feels like something really enjoyable. And because of the range of the workouts and the lakes and the rivers I can row on with these professional, beautiful athletes and coaches, I can just get lost and really enjoy doing a rowing workout. So that's a huge pro. Another pro is this belt. This is magnetic resistance, and the little flywheel for that is inside here. So it doesn't rattle, it's very smooth and not greasy. So yeah, I think that's another pro of this machine. So what are the cons? It is a good looking machine. It is large, it is heavy. You can lift it up and store it that way, but would you? Like that'd be like a weight circuit, just getting it up, standing up. Obviously it does need a power point, so you need to think about that where you locate it in your house. iFit subscription is paid, obviously, but in my view, you get what you pay for. Like if you're going to spend the money to buy a machine this high quality, you want to subscribe to get the app. Obviously, you can use it on other machines or for other workouts as well, but that's what makes this so good. So yeah, that might be a con for some people that you do have to pay an annual subscription, but to me, you're investing in your fitness. That's why you're doing this. So you do get what you pay for. As a rower, if you are actually training for rowing and have aspirations at a state or national level, you're going to be worrying about the splits. And this is probably not as accurate as a Concept 2. So if you're really drilling down on hitting exact splits, this might not be the best choice. As far as the rowing feel, the stroke feels like a Concept 2. It just feels a bit smoother. There's probably not as much loading at the catch. So there's a slightly different water feel on this machine, but I think if you were training for rowing and this is all you could get, you'd still get a really solid rowing workout. Splits might not be perfect, but you'd still get a really good training session in. The slide is quite wide, so compared to a Concept 2 or a rowing boat, your feet are a little bit further apart. So your feet in a rowing boat are really close together, but on a Concept 2, they're much closer together. So you've got a slightly different push off the foot plate, but it doesn't affect the physicality or how high your heart rate will go. For anyone who's looking for a really good full body workout, you're going to get it here. But I just had to mention it in the cons that if you are training specifically for rowing, there are some differences to a Concept 2, which is just the international benchmark for athletes in that sport.
So there's a lot of reviews out there already about the Hydrow. This one's a little different. That's because I'm an actual rower. There's loads of reviews out there from general fitness influencers and people who've rowed just for a few months, but I've been in rowing for 7 years now, so I've been on a lot of different rowing machines. I know my favourite rowing machine, and I'm going to tell you how the Hydrow stacks up against those. So first, let's talk about one of the major selling points of the Hydrow, which is this 22-inch screen. With the Hydrow subscription, you get access to an absolute ton of different workouts and different workout types. It's not all just rowing, but the rowing workouts vary from just row-alongs where you watch the stern of a boat and you can just row along with them, and to row sort of type classes, to workout classes, to sprint classes and follow along race classes. So the range of choices of your workouts are huge and vast. The trainers on here are all really good, really motivating. I've really enjoyed listening to them all. On this one, it's an absolutely near silent because it's magnetic resistant. So you just heard a woo, woo. And that's not going to be waking everyone else up in the house. It's not going to be disturbing them. If my housemates are working, I can sit on this whilst I'm working. The screen has Bluetooth, so I can put headphones connected to the screen, so they can't even hear the screen. It's fantastic for a shared house. Something I struggle with as a rower is my hip mobility, and I found the Hydrow workout for hip mobility absolutely fantastic. Something that I really have to say about the Hydrow is that it's an absolutely beautiful machine to look at, and for some people this is a major selling point. So lots of rowing machines, they're not the most beautiful machines, they're not very aesthetically pleasing. The Hydrow, you could put this in your house quite comfortably and just leave it out and have it as just almost like a work of art. This brings me on to another point about Hydrow, is it's a heavy, big machine. So pros and cons to this, of course. Heavy and big means that when you start a sprint, it's not sliding about, and it's not sliding about as you're rowing. A lot of machines can do that. I've got the mat here that really helps stick it down, but it's approximately 85 kilos. So you don't need the mat for it to stay still. It will stay still by itself. So yes, you should buy a Hydrow if you've got a busy lifestyle, or you want to use the group workout features, if you like the leaderboards, if you want a quiet rowing machine. quite beautiful rowing machine. So that's my recommendation. Buy a Hydrow if you're ticking these boxes. If you want to buy your own Hydrow, don't go straight to the website. Look down in our description, we've got some discount links there. Make sure you use those links so that you can get that discount and use the discount code below. Thank you very much for watching this review. We've got some more reviews coming up in the next few videos, and we've got some rowing lessons and drills and workouts that you can use on your Hydrow or any rowing machine.
Thanks, Max. So both the Hydrow and the NordicTrack have a lot of great features and a lot of unique attributes. I guess it's up to you to work out which one's going to be best suited to your specific needs, but they're both great machines. On a side note, Hydrow has actually just put out a smaller machine, Hydrow Wave. That's worth having a look at as well. If you're interested in any of the machines that we've talked about today, there's more information in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.